Hey everyone, Cash here, back with another video from NBA 2K15. Today we play our first game in our new season-long contract with the Suns. We earned that in the last video. But before we start this one, we're going to upgrade some attributes. Going to put 3 into athlete. That is going to take our speed up to an 88, the vertical up over 80. Of course, we're going to put some more points into jump shooter as we are becoming a lethal shot. And then now on to the game. But you see here, now that we've established ourselves as an NBA player, we can look at the calendar and actually pick the games we want to play. So a big change from last year and years past where you had to play every single game until your second year where you could play key games. Now we can play any game we want. And I think what I'm going to do to kind of keep this moving, because I can only put out one video a week, I'm only going to play or show you the 350 coin games. I think there's about 10 or so left in the season here as we're already part of the way through the season. I will play every game, but I'm only going to show you the 350 games, so that's like the Cavaliers, the Heat, the Spurs, the Thunder, all of the big name teams. Now, obviously, if we are in a position to make the playoffs, I would show you any, season implicating, however you want to say it, games. But I believe we are sitting in last place in the division, so that is not going to be an issue this time around. But as I said, just kind of want to get this moving, as this season, or excuse me, not the season, but this year they've made it a little bit different where you start midway through your rookie season. So we're only going to play half the year, and I know there is a lot of stuff that goes on in your first off season, so I want to make sure we get through this not as quickly as possible, but that we can get pretty deep into this career. But you see here, Trey getting it going early in this one. 5 points already. Gonna let his man get by him here, but gonna get the credit for the defensive rebound, even though I don't know if we touched the ball, but it didn't really look like we touched the ball. But here, Trey showing off the new hops that he has. We put those points into the athlete, and Trey able to throw that one down as we hold a slim 2-point lead here. We're in Minnesota, gonna draw the foul here as we're gonna go to the line. Let's see if our free throw shooting has gotten any better. So now I have 7 points, 1 rebound in the first quarter here. Trey with the first free throw attempt. And that one is going to fall as the free throw rating is at a 90 now. I want to say we got to be around a 60% free throw shooter. Had some struggles. We don't get to the line too often. We like to hang out around that 3-point line and just chuck threes up. So the rare occurrence to the free throw line comes up great for us there as we make 2 of 2, and now late in the first we're looking for the last second buzzer beater shots. We get our shot, but we are going to miss it. So tie at the end of the first quarter. We jump back in here in the second quarter. We hold a 5-point lead as Trey trying to work JJ Barea, and we are going to take this one, but we miss. As now Kevin Martin coming back the other direction is going to end up stepping back, ends up here giving off to Williams. I thought he was going to take the 3, but he does not. Instead, Williams here gets it to Martin in the corner for the long 2-point shot. As the Suns now just a 3-point lead. Trey here with a 3-pointer off the pick, and he is going to nail that one. As we now have 12 points, a minute and a half to go in the first half. We're getting another play run for us here. Pick, top of the key, easy shot. We are not going to miss many like that. Here, Barea gets behind us under the basket as we allow our man to score. And the Timberwolves is kind of hanging around in this one. But again, another pick for Trey, another open shot. Actually, we're not going to take this one. Probably should have pulled the trigger here. We're going to think about it and taking it now and making another 3 as Trey becoming a very lethal jump shooter. Barea going to pick up a block or a pick here, but he's going to miss that shot. Trey comes down with the defensive rebound. Isaiah Thomas there up the right side, going to take this wide open 3, but misses it. I do not show many of them, but my teammates are not very good at shooting the ball. We do not get many assists here. Zach Levine with the massive throwdown. But my teammates do not make many shots. We do get the occasional guys working down low where they end up making the shot, get us the assist. But jump shooting, Isaiah Thomas, not the best shooter, well, at least when we're passing him the ball. So that's why most of the time we try to keep it ourselves and do some work. But here we're going to get called for the turnover. the charge on that play as it's now the third quarter. We have a 4-point lead. Levine is going to miss this shot. Trey comes down with a rebound, his 4th rebound of the game. Going to get it up to PJ Tucker, gets it back to Trey, and we are going to hit that shot. Perfect timing on the release as now a 6-point lead. We're going to get the ball back here, and we are going to give it off to Dragic. Gets it back to Trey. And now we got to do something with it. 4th quarter now, Trey going to the hoop, and a nice layup there. Now an 8-point lead as it's still 8 points with 3 minutes to go. And we are going to get the block here as Levine goes up for the jumper, but we put it away, and then we try to get it up. Forcing the pass there to Gerald Green, turns the ball over. Kevin Martin coming back, and nearly Trey gets the steal there, but Martin ends up with it. And ends up with the layup, so it's now 5 points as we're trying not to screw this game up here. Our first game under our new contract as we're playing pretty well, but here we are going to miss this shot. We get the bad shot selection as we force that one. As now a 6-point game as the Timberwolves trying to come back late here. Trey trying to prevent this, but Rubio gets past both defenders and gets the easy layup. Now just a 4-point game. Trey coming back here off the inbounds play, hits the easy jump shot. It's going to extend that lead back. It's 5 points here, under a minute to go. Miles Plumlee gets that one, puts it in as now Rubio going to pass it out to Kevin Martin, wide open as we collapse on the player, and he hits that wide open 3. So 4 points now. Martin with this shot. Gonna miss. Pekovic gets the rebound, but he misses. And with the foul, this one is going to be over. So we hold on, Trey. Some struggles there in the second half, but we hold on to win it 114-108. And as you see there, up next is the Bulls. That is a 350 game, so you will see that one. I probably won't show any of the stats and stuff of the other games. Maybe if we have a big game, I'll show you. But otherwise, we're going to try and keep this one moving, kind of get through some seasons here. But that is going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.